You'd see, because it's not Top Gun, it's Topless Gun, and now there's two men with mullets eating burgers, and someone's having a fight with a tree. I mean, this is just the full Finnish TV experience happening right in front of us. There's another man eating a burger. Apparently that's one of the developers. I don't know why he filmed himself having a burger. He should have been working on this game. Now someone's eating a banana or drinking some mustard and doing something in the cockpit of that jet that probably involves the word cock and maybe the word pit as well. I'm done. I'm leaving. Hello racing gamers and welcome back to BombersportsPlays, back at it once again with a brand new day in Finland for you. We are back in my summer car. The sun is just rising on a beautiful morning. Well, actually not that beautiful a morning here in Finland. It's a bit cloudy here in Finland, but we have our car. It's facing the wrong way, and today we're actually going to start building our car. But first, we've got to take you through a few changes since the last episode. We have actually technically had to start a new save game because of reasons, because this game's a bit buggy and shit. This is a game that definitely teaches you to save often. It's like old GTA games. But we are back now, and we actually have more stuff from the shop. We have no money, but we have more stuff from the shop, so we're all good. Meantime, we have new posters, as you can see. Remember last time there was a Finnish Bathurst 1000 poster? We now have an actual Bathurst 1000 poster. And you'll see all these posters are also period correct as well. That's the 1993 Bathurst 1000. That's a film from 1995. It's also the best Bond film ever. Don't at me. And this is a Green Day gig poster from 1994. Also one of the best bands ever. Also don't at me. Also, this house taught me a few things about my own controllers. Number one, that my gamepad is broken. And so I'm now using my Xbox One controller, which I probably should have done for the first time. And this thing through here taught me that the scroll wheel on my mouse was broken. So I've got a brand new mouse, which is nice. And that has enabled me to figure out how to get the dirtiness meter down. How you do it is you have a sauna. Because obviously in Finland it would make too much sense just to have a shower. So we need to have a sauna, which involves turning these knobs down here. A lot of knobs involved in this procedure, as you'll see. You turn those knobs, and then you look up here, and you wait for this bloke's knob to be... Well, he's very happy, as you can see. He's very pleased. So anyway, this man gets very happy, and then you sit up here, and that slowly decreases the dirtiness meter. Or you can do this, which is apparently the proper Finnish way to have a sauna. You take this water bucket through here. So they have a whole shower system, but you don't actually use it to have a shower. You use it to fill up the water to have a shower in there. And also, I like the fact that this game, the urine meter goes up when there's running water. I think that's quite realistic. And then we take this dipper, not the corner at the Mount Panorama circuit, fill it up with water, and then... Hey, you get some steam. It's a steamy mess of loveliness, as is this game, really. Also, because we're in Finland, and apparently this is a thing you do... You can wee on it. Now, there is a certain way. If you wee on it you have to get it just right. Yeah, there we go. Golden steam. And there is an achievement for that because it's this game. What did you expect? Today, we're actually going to start building our car. I know, that's a radical thought. Someone's calling us again. You keep choosing the right time to do this. You know actually, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I do need money, but not right now. So, get wrecked. We need vital preparation beforehand, which means we need a beer. Never mind that it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. Doesn't matter. We need beer. And in the sink. Oh, nearly got the rebound there. Now, I'll tell you what, we probably need another beer. One beer is not enough for us. And then... Oh, and here we go. Go for the sink. Oh, kept out by the orange juice carton. Hunger. Let's have some chips for breakfast, clearly. And, oh, our thirst's gone back up. I know how to solve that. Another beer. Right, let's see if we can go for the three-pointer. Right over in the corner. We're aiming for the sink. Swaying about a bit. This is going to be difficult. Oh, he's fallen short. We've fallen short. What a disappointment. That is not what my ex-girlfriend said to me. We now have plenty of beer. We are refreshed. Nicely refreshed. And we've watched a bit of Finnish TV. So now I think we're ready to start building our car. I have tried to do some work on it, and that's why it's now facing the wall rather than the garage. Because this game's physics. Right, so, how do we get this in the garage, you ask? Well, here's a method that I've perfected. We push it, push it, push it. Now, you can't just push the body into the garage. That would make far too much sense. You can't do that. And you can't push the front of the car either because, for some weird reason, it doesn't go anywhere and you just destroy the front of the car. Which is very weird. It's like you've got Hulk powers. Oops. You've got to be so careful with the push as well. Because it reacts so... Like, it doesn't do anything if you're, like, semi-crouched. If you crouch down, you suddenly got Hulk powers. So we now need to open the garage door. Oh, and in more improvements, we also have over here. Yeah, Wimbledon FC flag. Again, being period correct, because as we know, in 1995, it was the original Wimbledon FC, because this was 8 years before some arse decided to move it to Milton Keynes. Because that was really a good idea, wasn't it? Over here, we are basically ready for a marathon session of building. We've got all our parts. We've got a fan belt that we got from the shop. We have all our motor oil and coolant and motor oil and brake fluid. And we've got 2 crates of beer. We've got a motor hoist, doors, seats. We've just got the lot, really. Now we just need the car in here. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. So there's a tractor in a nearby barn, which has a forklift on it, which we can use to move in there. But do you really trust a combination of me, beer, physics, this car, and that garage with a forklift and a tractor? Well, I don't trust myself with it anyway, so you don't have to answer that question. So the other way we're going to do it is using a combination of brute strength and ignorance. And now it is time for our van. We need to summon the van once again. So far, this van has been the MVP of our series. Now we're going to use our van to push our car into the garage. You may be sitting there going, this is a very bad idea, Adam. I'm well aware of that, but this is a game basically founded on bad ideas. So let's line it up. Line it up. I mean, how hard can this be? What is the worst that could happen here? Except for a previous episode where my car got stuck in the inspection pit and then I got trapped in the inspection pit under the car. But we do not speak of that. Push. And... oh, alright, it's just on a little bit of a curve there, so we just need to exit the van for a second. Right. Yeah, on that current trajectory, it is going to fall in the inspection pit. So we just need to move it just a tiny bit. Right, that should be enough. It is small angles here. It really is rocket science here, folks. The science of ramming a car into a garage, because this is clearly how car dealerships and mechanics do it all the time. Push a bit more. Now. Oh, no, that's forward gears, Adam. I know how to drive a car. Oh, that's still forward gears. That's reverse. There we go. So we just need to get out and inspect our progress so far. Let me out of the car. Let me out of the van. And... ooh, that's a bit close. That's a bit close. Now, like I said before, this is the key moment, because you don't want to then get stuck in the inspection pit, because there is no steps at that end. So you've got to be careful here. Don't go in the pit. Don't go in the pit. I feel like I'm on Robot Wars. Oh, that looks good. All right, that looks good. So, in before we crash and burn. The car is now actively trying to defy us pushing it. It's now a pushing duel. You didn't think you'd be seeing this today, would you? The fascinating saga of a man slowly pushing a car over a pit in a van. Now, what we can't afford to do is then fall in the pit ourselves. That would be very embarrassing. But I think we're there. Yeah, look at this. Our operation has succeeded. No matter how silly it was, it worked. Yeah, do you know what? That will do. That will do. I am not getting overconfident here. That will do just fine. Van, you have served your purpose for this video. Thank you. We have our car in position, and we are ready to go. We are ready to work. In fact, no, we're not, because we need a beer. All right, let's see if we can throw it over the car and in the pit. This will be techers right here. This will be techers. No, we've just thrown it straight on the roof of the car, and it's rolled. It's rolled down the windshield, and hey, hey, hole in one. Thank you very much. Now, it is worth mentioning, I am a car guy. I love my cars. I love racing and everything else. However, there's a reason why my dad has handled pretty much everything practical to do with any cars in our family in the last few years. My knowledge of actually building and assembling cars and what goes in them is pretty much limited to a Haynes manual that I have here on my desk for a Rover SD1. Great car. My dad has one in a garage. Really nice. But there's a reason why I've been saying that I will restore it one day, and I never have. I'm a bit of a Clarkson, and I think this episode may well be the proof that I am in fact Clarkson. There's a debate amongst my friends whether I am a mini Clarkson or a mini May. I'll tell you one thing to do to start. Surely we can't cock up respraying the car. Let's respray the car. Unless there is a button, and it wouldn't surprise me in this game, to shove the spray can up your nose and then drink it. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it. Right, and... yeah, we sprayed something! Progress has begun on our car. And spray the door. I'll be a bastard if we run out of paint by the time... oh, we need to get this... oops. No, we need to get this out of the way first. Right. Yeah, over there. Yep, I am Thor. I've got the power to throw entire back seats of cars across garages. And then... hey, there you go. I'm so easily pleased. Boot lid. Pow, there we go. Right. Just... oh, what about the body of the car itself? You've got to find the right part of the body to spray. No, that's not it. Oh, hang on. You've got to wait for the actual car body prompt to come up. There it is. Car body. Right. I think this is how you do it. Yeah! We've resprayed our car. It now matches our van. Right, well, we've sprayed our car. We've done a thing in this game. And as a result, I'm now going to save because any number of explosions could now happen and ruin our progress. So I'm going to save and have a massive dump. Right, so we've just had the world's biggest shit. And we are now back in game. Weirdly, the lights turn off if you don't save properly. And our frame rate appears to have been fixed. Thank you, son. Thanks, son. I'm pretty sure even I can't cock up putting the grill on. Actually, I can, because I'm putting it on at completely the wrong angle. We're now in the inspection pit of doom. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the game was like, oh yeah, that's totally the right angle. And then was just like, nah, no, it's not. We're just fucking with you. Hey, we put a part on our car. And now we need our tools. This is where the game really becomes James May Simulator. In fact, I'll tell you what we need. We need a beer. We need a beer to celebrate our work so far. Let's see if we can get it through. Let's see if we can get it over the car again. And then roll down and through the... Yeah! I totally have not been watching too much of Grey Still Plays' series on this game, which is probably the best one on YouTube so far. Them and the English Gamer. Those two, their Let's Play series of this game so far have been my favourites. You should totally go check those out. So, let's now install the front bumper. Although we should probably screw into place the front grille as well. So, what we do for that is we have a toolbox, obviously. Trial and error here, folks. Ah, there we go. And, yeah, we did a bolt up. I am so easily pleased, it's ridiculous. Hey, we now put the bumper on. It had no alignment at all to the actual car. Oh, yeah, buddy. You see? Look at this. I'm a mechanic. I'm actually building a car. So I'm about to have a massive shit while I'm here. Might as well have a slash as well. And think about my life choices. Why I decided to live in Finland in the 90s and build a car from scratch. Basically, the way you've got to think of this game is it's kind of like a big Lego kit, really. Without instructions. Unless you look online, which is totally not what I'm doing. Although, to be honest, it's more a case of, oh, you can't do it. It's more a case of, well, if you had to sit through... how many spanners did I go through just attaching the two front bits? Yeah, do you really want to sit here and watch the entire video of that? I don't think you do. Start with the subframe, which can be glitch central. Yeah, you remember why... You remember I said that the car was... Oh, God, it's happening again. Oh, God, the physics of this game are an absolute mess at times. And it's facing the... Oh, hello. No, that's... I don't want that. I want... Oh, I'm getting dizzy here and I haven't even drunk anything. Isn't... Oh, okay, I'm not going to question it. We've installed the subframe and not blown too much stuff up, which is, I think is always a good thing. Right, front right wishbone. Now we'll see if everything's screwed together correctly. It's not! Yeah, that happens quite a bit. If you haven't screwed everything together, it just everything falls off. Like, it's like everything you love is gone. So, obviously, I hadn't screwed the subframe on correctly. So, we need to put it back on. Yeah, disregard the fact that most of the bolts were connected properly. One wasn't, so the entire subframe just falls apart. Problems. Aha! You cunning little bastard. That's tight. Right, that is tight. Is what she said, I think. That'll do, apparently. It just keeps crashing a lot. Bet you wish I was out driving the van again and getting drunk, weren't you? In fact, on that point, I need a beer. I need a beer. Yeah, it's time for another beer. Haha, we have a beer. And it's gone straight over the car. Has it missed the inspection pit altogether? No, it hasn't. Yes, that's 3 beers in the inspection pit now. As you do, because that's the way to party. I think it's useful that this game sort of lets you... Oh, God, now I'm blowing up the car again. That's the thing you've got to be very careful of, physics explosions. No garage ever has to deal with this. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Steering rack. Or column, or something is in place. The car is so close to blowing up again. It's just not even funny. Right, I am going to go save. And I'm going to have a tactical nap. Right, we've just taken a tactical nap. And it's turned into a tactical full sleep because it is now nighttime in our house. But it doesn't matter. That will not stop us. We need a beer. We need a beverage. We need a beverage. We're going to have a beer and have a good time. Right, go for the sink. Go for the sink. Go for the three-pointer. Go for the sink. Oh, it was another rim shot. Another rim job. Oh, it is nighttime now, so But luckily, we have lights in our garage. So that doesn't stop us. We're going to have an all-night lock-in. Gonna be like James May on that episode of Top Gear. This is definitely James May Simulator. Except for the Hulk strength. That's not really... That's not a James May simulation. Although that would be weird. Can you imagine that? If suddenly, after all these years, James May was like, I actually have super strength and I'm a supreme athlete. We now need the spindles. Spindles. That just sounds like a strange word. Half shaft. Are they the spindles? No, these are the spindles. They don't look like spindles to me. But there we go. There's one. And then we can't sprint in this mode. So blah, 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 blah. That's the exact noise I make when I reach. That would certainly be a reach. There we go. Oh, we got the tick. Oh, where's the ticket boom? Where is it? Yeah, it worked. So we don't need to tighten any of those bolts that or any of the stuff we've just put on. Oh, no, that's a drum brake. We don't want that. We want discs. Yeah, disc brakes, motherfucker. Okay. Right, now we've got problems. It keeps making crashing noises for like hours. And you're just like, you're just throwing a tantrum now. You're just throwing a strop because I happen to not comply with your... Oh, God. Oh, I've dropped the... I've dropped the brakes. It now won't let me put the spindle on. Or will it? Or will it? No. I'm just gonna... Do you know what? I'm just gonna leave the front of this car for now because I think we've done enough. We're gonna leave the engine till a future episode because that's just way too much for us to be dealing with right now. So we've spray painted the car. We've thrown some chairs around. We've sort of assembled the front subframe, but not. And we've assembled most of the rear of the car. It is starting to look like a car now. We have made definite progress, so I think we should celebrate by going inside and getting just mortally drunk. The sun is slowly coming up on another day in Finland. And I'm trying to urinate through a basketball net because, of course, I am. Oh, it's still weeing. I'm just going to wee in this bin. No one is watching. And if they are a disgusting pervert who should be arrested. It's been a very productive episode 2 of Bombersports Plays My Summer Car. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm enjoying playing this game for all its frustrations and niggles and the fact it's clearly not finished, but that'll be why it's an early access game. That's the whole point of it. But I am enjoying this game so far. I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying watching it. And I will see you guys next time on Bombersports Plays. I've missed it. I will see you next time on Bombersports Plays.